At this point, we do know that one of them was shot in the head. I have not confirmed which one is the one that's deceased. I do know that the critical one at Memorial, they are probably going to be life flighting down to UF Gainesville for treatment. But at this point, I don't know exactly the extent of all the injuries.
Is there surveillance around here?
That's what we're going to be looking at. We do know that there's multiple businesses here across the street from the apartment complex. They are closed except for the buy right, which was open at the time. So we're going to be trying to look for video and, again, more witnesses and to see if there's any surveillance video inside the apartment complex themselves. And we'll be going door to door in the apartments to see if anybody has any personal surveillance.
Is there any sort of drug history with either the victims and potential suspects?
At this point, we have not been able to identify either one of the victims. So once we do, we'll have that information to find out their history. As far as suspects, we do not have anything on the suspects except for 2 possible black males running from the area.
Is their car still there too?
The victim's car, the car that they were in, is there. We're still trying to find out if the car actually belongs to the victims or a family member or a friend.
Where, do you know exactly where they were sitting? Was it both front seat, I'd imagine?
They were both in the front passenger and driver's seat. We, at this point, we're trying to get with patrol to confirm up with body camera to figure out which one was on each side of the car. They weren't able to exactly tell us which one they got first because JFRD came in and got them out here pretty quickly.
And you said both were shot multiple times. I mean, do you have any idea of specifically how many bullets there were in total?
There's well over a dozen casings on the ground. As far as how many times they both got shot multiple times, I don't know the exact count.
Is that what either detectives or you guys were looking at over there with the flashlight? I saw you guys kind of walking around.
We're looking for anything. Obviously, we're looking for any type of evidence that could have been left behind by the suspects and/or anything that could have been dropped. So at this point, we're considering the whole scene a crime scene, so anything inside of it's pertinent to the investigation until we can eliminate that.
Do you know when the last time you've been here?
I do not. I wish I had that information for you, but I do not. I know that the patrol comes out here for calls for service on a daily basis. However, as far as a violent crime like this, I do not have a time frame.
You know the one, the man who's in critical condition, is he speaking right now at all, or is he able to talk to you guys, or is he in surgery currently?
They were actually preparing him for a flight. They were taking him to UF Gainesville, so we're going to have to probably speak with him tomorrow if he's able to speak.
Is management aware?
I'm sure they've probably been aware. We personally have not spoke with them, but I'm sure they have been told.
So UF Health, and then now UF Gainesville.
Yes. The victim number 2 was taken originally to Memorial Hospital, and they prepared him to go to UF Gainesville.
Is that Shands or something else?
I'm not sure if they go by Shands. I know ours is UF Health here. It goes by Shands.
Do you believe it was a pistol used?
Do not know. The rounds that we're finding is a round that can be shot out of a pistol or rifle. It's one of those hybrid rounds.
Is it hard to tell if this was random or you think they were targeted specifically since they walked up or ran up to them?
It's hard to tell. We don't right now know if either one of them lives out here. We don't know if they were just visiting. So once we start identifying who they are, and we can figure out why they were out here. Any other questions?
Just if you get it off record, I know you said you still have to identify them, so are you unsure if it's gang related, or can you say if it was?
Yeah, at this time we can't say gang related or not. We don't know if it's gang, drugs, or just a random act of violence. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trina, I'm going to start rolling now.
You got the card? Oh, yeah, sure.